So let's see how I fare with the black pieces against yellow blue too. Yeah, I'm going for that again. b5 bishop here, bishop c5. Anyway, bishop c5. a4 c5. I'm expecting knight d2 or c3. Let's see what he goes for. After knight d2, I'm probably just gonna castle. I'm not sure about castling though. Not in that position. Knight d2, queen e7 maybe. Queen e7 and castles. Queen set followed up with d5. Rook e1. Okay, let's just try this. Queen e7. I want to castle and go d5. Sorry. So everything is nicely covered. Here's no way of opening up the queen side. King b8 and d5, rook e1, bishop g5, h6, bishop takes knight, pawn takes knight, and I have the open g file, which would be great. So let's see, knight here. He wants to go to d5. b8 knight here takes, pawn takes, king b8, king b8 or d6. That's the question. Or knight a5. No, knight a5 not. I'm just gonna go king b8. It's a blitz game anyway. Knight d5 I'm gonna grab. If he takes with the bishop, it's fine. He can go to f5. Just recognize. But then I go to queen f8 and g6. It's also not bad for me. If he goes there. Anyway, d6 knight back. So let's just go here. I don't really have to protect the pawn though, but anyway, where else to go with the queen? So let's just go there where it's most useful. h6, he can kill my knight now, but I get the open g file. And knight d7 anyway at some point. Before I'm gonna go d6. If bishop h3, h4, I'm gonna go g5, g4. So now I have the open g file. My center is protected, so I can go knight d7. And also maybe d5 at some point. First of all, rook g8 is nice. But first things first, I have to get rid of this knight on f5. So, okay, this bishop is kind of useless. So knight e7. Bishop takes bishop, king takes bishop. Knight takes knight, queen takes knight, and I have the open g file. Knight d7. Yeah, otherwise I never get rid of this knight. What about knight h4 now? Knight h4 could be pretty... d4. d4, okay, it plays really well. If I take an f5... yeah, I should probably really take an f5. Okay, now I get rid of this pawn. This pawn is defended. I can go to d4, I can go to g2, I can go to there. Probably going back to e7 is the right way. Unfortunately. Okay, knight e7. My position isn't great. It's not bad either. I would say it's playable. c3 is a good move. If I go rook g8, I should... that's... yeah, c3 opening up the lines. pretty well. A5, A5, D5. D5 pawn takes, D5 pawn takes, rook takes is good for me. D5 pawn takes, rook takes. I'm gonna go with D5. Just counter-attacking. If he takes my B4 pawn, attack his E4 pawn with an attack on the queen and the knight, so he can take on B4. Also keeping everything closed, and yeah, if he takes Sarah, I can. Oh, he takes en passant. Gonna go rook takes, attacking the queen. Queen there. Queen there, yes. Okay, he can now take on A5. I should get some counterplay somehow. Every checking square is covered. I cannot take on that square. Should go A5. Just keep things closed. No, not. Yeah, I have to grab. Takes rook G6, attacking the queen. He goes there, defending this pawn, and I go to G8. My position is pretty bad now. My position is pretty bad now. He takes this with check. He hasn't got another check, but I could go to G6 to F5 to F4. Right, okay, rook here. I always have to be careful about some A4 ideas, A5 ideas now. My king is wide open, actually, more than his king. So F5 I can't do. Rook G8, unfortunately F5 is not good. I have to do something anyway. So this one, I'm gonna go Queen G7 to threaten mate. And only then go ahead and do something with the queen, with the rook. So let's see, A5. Rook there, G6. It's basically nothing for me, but yeah, after G6, rook there might be. Queen here. Going after that pawn. Rook there, rook here. Also, I'm covering this square. Rook D7. I'm covering D7. Rook here, attacking the queen. It's also covered by the knight, so he has no. He can go A3. So what's the deal here? He takes my knight, but I take his knight. It's not that bad. It kind of is, but what can I do? It's just the way it is. I'm not sure if I should go to A6 or to A7. Probably to A6. Queen takes knight. First queen takes E5. Okay, I have to grab this one now. There's no other way. If he takes an F7, I go to C1. Yeah. Threatening queen takes F2, so he cannot take the rook. What else is there? So rook. I mean, rook here isn't that great. Rook here maybe. Also not so nice. If my rook would stand here, it's probably good for me. I can also take this, but then then he takes the rook. So I have to be careful, because rook g5, rook there, rook takes, king takes. I could survive this, but I'm not really sure. Even this doesn't work. So what's the deal? Rook g5 or rook g4? Rook e1. Can also go to b8. Rook there. Rook takes, rook takes again, threatening this. So I will go to b8. This is covered, this is covered. That's not covered, but I have now some counterplay. He can give a check over there, but I go to a7. It's not bad. So does it like that. Grabbing on e4 now. Should be the way to go. Whatever rook takes. No, rook takes, I'm losing the queen. Queen takes, pawn takes, rook here. Check, rook blocks. No, that's also nothing. Queen e4. Queen e4, rook f6. Queen f6. I have 34 seconds left. Where should I go? Queen there? No. Just gonna grab this, and this is a check. So what about just attacking the rook, defending my h, pawn and only then grab this one over there. Yeah, okay. We can kind of... We can't. 7, okay, I take this. Take that. It's 2 versus 4, but I think I'm getting this one as well at some point. Should I exchange one pair of rooks? I'm not sure. I'm gonna do it. So rook a8. I have this passed c-pawn, which could be worth something. I have to eliminate that pawn at some point, so why not just do it now? 19 seconds left. A draw could be pretty possible. Probably not anymore. Just push it. Okay, push again. Yeah, just push again. Okay, push again. No, going behind the pawn. Because if I would have pushed, he would have gotten to c7. Okay, push and bring the king. Maybe I'm winning this. Probably not. But I'm not losing the c7 pawn. He has to go king e7 or king e2 or king e3, yes. Okay. Okay, I should probably cut his king off now. If he goes there, I'm just grabbing once. Okay, now I'm attacking the rook. It should be winning for me actually now. Wow. Queen? The endgame skills of Shallow Blue were not really great. I can mate with the rook and the pawn is not really something. Okay, first I'm pushing h5 and now I'm collecting all of those pawns. I should really be careful. I should really be careful. Wow, shite. Shite. Bringing the king or taking the pawn. 16 seconds. I shouldn't have gone h5. Bringing the king was much more to the point. I'm not sure if I'm winning this now. Rook here. I have to bring the king. Okay, let's bring it. Maybe I'm even losing this now. Wow. Should not have lost that one. Rook here. Maybe it's still winning, but maybe not. So e3. For rook there. If he pushes that, it doesn't really matter. Okay, I'm not losing it. So far, so much is clear. I'm also not really winning it. No, I'm not. I have to give up the rook for the pawn. Oh my god. Yeah, well, I was losing most of the game, so... most of the time, anyway. So king here, pawn here, rook there, king there, pawn here. It doesn't really matter. I have to give back the rook, and now it's a draw. I should have won that in the end, maybe. Let's ask some Stockfish version, or maybe the table base also gives me some answer to that. So rook here, promotion. This should be winning for me, right? So let's see. No, it's a draw. It's just a draw. Goes f5, h5, it's just a draw, yeah, anyway. Where did I mess up here? This is better for me, at least a little bit. That's all even. That's better for him. Rook b2, rook e5, rook there, f4, c5, rook king there, here he messed up. Okay. Anyway, it's not so easy for him, but yeah, this is all better for him. Of course, 92. Queen e7 wasn't the greatest of all moves. I should have gone for castles or d6. Yeah, those are the normal moves in this position, d6 or castles. But anyway, I just wanted to try something. So anyway, see you later. Ciao. This time there is no analysis of that game. It's just, yeah. I will put some engine versus engine match in for that game. But anyway, thanks for watching. See you later. Ciao.